Welcome everyone on my YouTube channel. Have you ever witnessed such kind of people who always try to blame others for their misery, for their shortcomings, for anything that ever happens, something wrong to them? They always try to blame on others. Means they don't have to have that accountability for their own self, and always try to blame other people. There are such people in everyone's life, and it happens. These are categorized as toxic peoples. Means those who always try to blame on you for all the shortcomings that happens in their life. But what is it? Self-esteem. I think when you explore such wide area in your life, means that quality in your life, means self-esteem, how to build it and how can you feel that you are enough and you are having those all qualities. That is, means you are a human being and you're perfectly fine being human, with all the flaws that you are having, with all the features that you are having, with all the looks that you are having. You don't need to change yourself. You can improve yourself, but you can never ever change yourself. Means you can never ever fake someone else's personality, but rather you can explore your own self. And as long as you don't know who you are, what you want, and what makes you happy, how can you expect another human beings to make you feel good, superior? Don't depend on people's validation. And the only validation that I really do believe that can be the beneficial one is, means those all the teenagers, those all the adults who are seeking their self-esteem from other people's behavior, from other people's compliments. They think that they are better. They aren't. As long as you are not respecting your self-esteem, as long as you don't know who you are, how can you explore yourself? So in this video, we're going to talk about how can you develop your self-esteem by making yourself aware of the fact is that all the features, everything that you are having is worth having. And if you are having this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given so much to you. All you have to do some little shukr for that. And if something that you really feel like that I don't like this, have sabr, because it is life goes on like that, on the two modes, sabr and shukr. And when you are having those all kind of mode on your life, that if something bad happens to you, you have to have that kind of mindset that I'm gonna have this sabr, and if something good happens, you have to have this kind of mindset that you have to do this shukr. So life is all about being on the two mode. So I mean, sometimes it is in your favor, sometimes it isn't in your favor, but it is like it goes on. And what happens is that as long as you don't work on your self-esteem, means as long as you don't know who you are, then people will say something and you're going to believe it, and you will always end up having so much of issues in your life. Means you're going to always have to question your existence, your sanity, that who you are is I'm fine. Means if you don't know yourself, that's why I always emphasizes on the fact is that how can you develop your self-esteem, the value of yourself. And when you rely upon Allah for your validation, means who you are is directly linked with Allah, what Allah told us that who we are, then you will always have that kind of superiority. I think it's not about being boastful, but being shukrguzar for all the things that you are having in your life. See the things around you, everything is in your favor, and if it isn't, it will. Life is always zigzag. It will always have to offer some good things along with bad. Sometimes it happens that it's just normal life. So you have to develop your self-esteem, and only you can do that by believing that you are worth it. Very simple fact, but it's important to understand.